friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. It's really early Monday morning and I'm already ready for work, so I have a little bit of time to do something. I got yesterday in the mail, well, from Amazon shipping, my Bargain Bead Box for October 2025. So let's open it because I watched the sneak peek and I was a little nervous because it seemed very all one color, but you know what? You can't judge that because she only shows a few things. So let's take a peek, let's see what we got, and let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so let me get my little cutter out here. And it's warm in here this morning, but today's supposed to be like one of our last warm days. So please excuse my fan. All right, let's get this opened. All right, so the Bargain Bead Box for October is called Midnight Menagerie. So shadowy hues and nocturnal creatures combined in this fun yet elegant set. Pendants include a charming celestial cat, a bat set with golden sheen obsidian, and a faceted black obsidian teardrop. Gemstones in dark, moody colors mesh with sparkling crystals and silver findings to create an October twist on this classic black and silver palette. All right, so this one is valued at $90.29, and Bargain Bead Box is $22.99 a month shipped to you. There's no additional shipping charges that's included in the price, which is amazing that Lauren is able to do that. And also it is fantastic that it is every month. It comes to you every month. It's all curated, ready for you. Part of that is also you get a 30% off coupon every month that you can use all month long as many times as you want in their sister store, Bead Box Bargains. So let's go ahead and open it up. I'm not going to go by the list today. Today I'm just going to open packages, and we're going to just start with our strands first. So what we have here is 8mm golden sheen obsidian round beads. These are 7.5 inch strand. Okay, so here's our golden obsidian. And as you can see, there are some of the golden sheen in here. Very, very pretty. It's not just all black. You're getting some really beautiful, like the golden flash in here. Just turning the stones, most of them have it. There are some that are all black, which is wonderful. I mean, it's absolutely perfect because you're getting a combination of both. So absolutely beautiful. I haven't worked with it much, so it hasn't been one of my favorites, but it is a gorgeous strand. I especially love the ones with the little golden flash there. Then we have 8x6mm crystal rondelle beads in Moon Shadow Mix, and this is a 16-inch strand. I love that they sent this in rondelles, and let's see what colors are on this little mix here. So we have silver, we have crystal, we have ivory and black and gray. So you get a nice mix of all those, like, I guess like nighttime colors, right? We got the white and the clear for the stars, and I mean it's pretty. It's pretty crystals, and it does go really nice with that. But of course it does. All right, next we have 4x3 golden sheen obsidian faceted round beads. Again, you get a 7.5 inch strand of this gemstone. Why do I feel like I have some shadows here? This is kind of annoying. There we go. All right. Let's see. Okay, so now this one I feel like has a little bit more of the golden sheen. It isn't as like starkly black. So I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but like right here, you can definitely see that really pretty golden sheen, and you can see all the sparkle you're getting with these faceted rondelles. Very, very pretty little strand. I absolutely love this little strand. It almost looks a little more smoky which I really enjoy. As a person who likes like smoky topaz, I think that's really pretty because it's very, very similar to that. Not exactly, but very similar. Let's see, another strand here. Okay, so this one is 8x6 Malaysia Jade, and it's Malaysia Jade is dyed quartz. These are rondelles, and the beads are in October Nights. So let's see how they're dyed. Okay, so we have, it looks like we have some really deep, almost like purpley navy colors. We have some oranges in here. We have some blacks. All in all, this is a really pretty strand. So I'm enjoying this. And I can't decide if I think that that's like a purple or a navy, but I think it's kind of, more of a purple, but really, really pretty. I do like that with the little pops of the red, orange. And I like the Malaysia Jade because it's a really smooth cut. And these are really nice rondelles. I like how they have like that nice straight cut on them. So that makes for an interesting design. All right, another strand here. We have 6mm black agate. These are heated and dyed. They're round beads, and you get a 15-inch strand. And now I usually love like agate when it's dyed black because you get some really interesting things. So we have some pops of white here. We have some almost clear beads. Here's another little cloud of white. You'll get like little swirls like that. So agate is always so interesting when it's dyed. I mean, look at this one. I mean, I do like undyed agate too, like natural agate, but for some reason, whenever they dye it, whatever they do in the process, it just ends up looking astounding. So that looks really great. Okay, next we have this little 6mm crystal English cut faceted round beads in black vitriol. So this is a 9.5-inch strand. So now the black vitriol, that's going to be really interesting to me because I do like it when they do like a vitriol coating on a black bead. So here you're looking at, it's like kind of like half black, half vitriol, but you are getting smoky tones. And the smoky tones in this is what's getting it for me. Like, I like that. I've never been a completely like flat black person. You know, like I wear a lot of black clothes because I love black, but as far as like for my jewelry, I've never been one to want to wear just like an entirely black piece. Bringing in these smoky tones with the black is going to be really, really nice. So there they are. All right, I think that's it for strands. And now we're going to have other beads. Oh, no, here's one more strand. I was kidding. Wow, they have a lot of strands. So we have a 4mm cat's eye glass faceted round beads in light peach. That's interesting. Okay, so we get 7 inches of that. That's really, really interesting. Okay, so here it is. I'm glad it's not overly done on the cat's eye because I'm not a huge fan of cat's eye beads. So, and I don't know why. I guess they're not one of my favorites. So it's not overly done cat's eye, but you do have a few that you do see that done here. But I'm loving that they put peach with this. We needed a light color to go with this to really make it something that I feel like I can be confident in working with, because it's outside of my comfort zone. This is outside of my comfort zone, but this is good to be outside of your comfort zone, right? Because it challenges you as a designer and what you can pull off. So let's put those little peach guys right there. All right, now I think we're seriously done with the strand. So I'm just gonna like set those aside like that. Let's bring out my little palette tray here. And we can go ahead and start opening up some of the individual pieces. So this first one, these are 10 pieces, 10mm. They're Z agate. So they are heated and dyed, and they are striped. So this is refreshing to me, and I did see this on the sneak peek, that these Z agate beads, because of their coloring, I even feel even more better, like looking at all the black beads and thinking, okay, I can really make my design like pop with these. So I'm excited about those beads. Really, really cute. I love Z agate beads anyway. Then we have 20 pieces, 7.5 by 11 millimeter crystal faceted chevron barrel beads in black vitriol. Okay, these are cute. So yeah, we've gotten the chevron beads quite often, and I'm trying to think of like the last color I remember seeing in them, but I don't think I've ever seen them with the black and the vitriol. So really cool new style to this bead that we've all seen before. Very, very pretty. I do like that because you are getting like little hints of orange and purple in there, and that does really truly make it like if you were looking to do some really fun Halloween jewelry, it really does make for really fun Halloween jewelry. All right. We have 8 pieces, 13 by 10, black onyx dyed and heated barrel beads. Oh, I like these. Okay, so now I know I don't like flat black, but these are like really pretty because I like, first of all, I like onyx. I love all the, you know, like the colors of onyx. Like they have green, they have black, but the black onyx is really pretty. And I love the barrel beads like this. These are really fun to design with. I'm already picturing something really pretty in my mind. So I have a feeling I'm going to probably gravitate towards these first, but those are gorgeous. Love those. All right, this looks interesting. So in here we have Midnight Moonlight bead set. We have 1 piece, 25 by 13 millimeter boho bead, and 2 pieces glowing lampwork glass beads. Oh, that's cool. So let's take a peek here. So, oh, look at that. So here's our boho bead. That's really pretty. Oh, and look, it's a barrel, you guys. So that's gorgeous. I like that. It's got a really nice large hole here. So if you were wanting to do this like on leather, I could even see you doing like a leather, like hanging from a piece of leather. And I mean, it would accommodate that and it would be really, really pretty. So this is pretty nicely done. I like it a lot. I like the silver and then like the little rhinestones in there. And it looks like I've got all my rhinestones intact, which is fantastic. So you did a good job getting it all like in there. And then we have these 2. So these have little things inside that make them glow, which is really, really cool. You're getting some little copper or maybe rose gold, like glittery pieces in there. And all in all, I love lampwork beads, so these are a big win for me. These are probably one of my favorite beads in this box. Very pretty. All right, what do we have left here? Let's take a peek. Okay, here's one of our pendants. It's nice that they gave us several pendants because not everyone's gonna like the same thing. So like for me, I love this one. So this is, oh, I just threw the bag down. Why did I do that? Now where is my bag? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I can find it on the list real quick. I just don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, this is... I know it's here somewhere, guys. Sorry. That was really silly of me to do that. Okay, why am I not seeing it? Well, that was really silly because now I don't know what it was. I'm just going to set it aside because if I come across it on here, then I will tell you what. Oh, here it is. 24 by 13 obsidian faceted teardrop pendant. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what made me throw my little bag down. So it has facets around the side, which I really like. And then the front of it is just is flat. So the front and back are the same. I don't have a lot of the golden in mine. I do see a couple little pieces here really set in there deep. So, but it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And while we're on pendants, let's go ahead to the next one. This one is 31 by 27 antique silver cat and moon pendant with glass. Okay, so here is our cute little kitty cat on the moon. Black glass background. This is what the back of it looks like. I think this pendant is done so nicely. It's really cute. And you guys know I can get behind the kitty cat. That's really cute. I love that. All right, and then next we have 26 by 46 brass and golden sheen obsidian bat pendant. So here's one if you guys are looking to do a little fun Halloween guy. Oh, he hangs like this. He hangs upside down. Oh my goodness. So now I have a lot of the golden sheen obsidian in this piece. There is a ton of it. Like, I'm turning it around and I'm seeing flashes of gold here that are really, really cute. Really, really pretty. I don't know why I said cute. Anyway, so this is really pretty. And I can tell you right now, my best friend Dana would love this. So I think I would have to make her something because I think she would absolutely love this. She loves bats and she loves Halloween. So like every day could be Halloween for her and she would be thrilled. So I think that we're going to have to do that. All right, so let's get into some of the other things we have left here. We have some little charms. So this is a 2-piece 23 by 19 enameled bat donut pendants. These are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. Oh, here they are. Oh, these would make cute little earrings. So maybe I can end up making her like a little set, a necklace and earrings. Those are adorable. Put those here. All right, next we have 4 pieces 20 by 56 filigree bat connector charms. These are in antique silver. Okay, these are cool. So these, I think you could do a few things. So here's a little hole here. There's holes here. I think I could see it hanging upside down like that by this hole and using these to hang like drops. I think that would be really cool. And you get 4 of them. All right, last little set of our charms here. We have 2 pieces, 22 by 19 enameled cat and crescent moon pendant. So here it is. We got some little floral scroll work here on the moon. And here's our little kitty Lucy hanging out on the moon, just enjoying herself. That's what she would do. Okay, there we go. We have a couple toggles. So we have 2 pieces, 21 by 34 classic toggle clasps. Okay, these are nice. These are huge. I kind of like that because I'm kind of out of big ones. I have the next size down and even smaller. So it's kind of nice to be able to get some big toggles like this. That makes me happy. Okay, next are some little pieces. So we have some 5 by 5.5 by 2 millimeter corrugated spacer beads, which I'll probably use every single last one of these because I do enjoy getting the spacers. Let's put these in here. There we go. And these are some of my favorites. I have bought these many, many times at Bead Box Bargains because I like the shape of them and they kind of look like little flowers. So I like that. Next we have some bead caps. These are 6 by 7 dotted bead caps. Okay, and let me pull one out here so you can see it. These I have also purchased, and I think I've also received these from another Bead Box Bargain subscription. So they're just like your little basic like star. They do have a larger hole, so if you wanted to use them on different cording, you could. And these are actually a really good size because I could put these on 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter, and more. So I actually prefer this size over the 8 or 9 millimeter caps. And then we have, always get some chain or some kind of stringy material. We have 1 meter, 3 by 2 millimeter stainless steel cable jewelry chain. I like it that they've been doing a lot more stainless steel. It's really, really nice. So here's our cable chain, and they're very tiny little little spaces there, but they're still large enough to do dangles if you wanted to, or you can just use it to string a pendant. And you know, that's what you could do. Like I could probably do that with this, or I could make this really interesting, cut this up into chunks, do like a really nice like golden obsidian, and in between each like layer or each link, and make this a really fun linked necklace for Dana. So this is great. So this is our entire bargain bead box for October 2025. Again, if you're wanting to get on a subscription, I do have a $2 off coupon in the description of this video, and a link that will take you directly there, and you can sign up with me if you like. If you're just wanting to check out the sister store, Beadbox Bargains, you absolutely can. That is great that you can do that. I do have that same promo code. It will save you $2 off your first order, but here's the thing, you won't be able to use it on the subscription if you end up getting it. So the other thing is, I'm a big advocate of, you know, making sure you're signed up to getting their people's emails, because you know, they will send you coupons periodically. Like when they're running a sale, they will send a 10% off coupon letting you know, hey, we're running the sale, you can use this coupon on that. And that's really fantastic too. But if you're a subscriber, you would save 30% on top of that sale as well. All right, guys, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to leave this just the way it is, and I'm going to let it mull over in my brain while I'm at work today. And when I get back, we will make something together. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I am back. It is after work, and we are going to design. So let me see what we want to work with today. I'm going to put everything in here that I want to work with. So I'm really loving this. That's just gorgeous. So we're going to put that here. Then I was kind of thinking, because I could probably go through that a couple times. And do something like this. Or maybe I wait on that, because I want to do this. And I love these. Those are so fantastic, aren't they? A lot of black here, so we're going to put that in here. I really do kind of want to do that, though. I think I might do it. I think I just might. I think it would look pretty cool. I think it would look cool. So let's see, what else do we have? Well, we definitely have some rondelles here, but I think I'd be really choosy about the ones I wanted. So we're just going to put that there. And I think maybe we'd use some smaller gemstones. Actually, I don't even know if I want to use these. I don't even know if I'd want to use those. I might use some bead caps, and then maybe some really teeny tiny gemstones. Yeah, I think this might be it, guys. I think we have it. We're gonna need a toggle clasp. So this one's so big and pretty. I don't think we're gonna use that, because I want to use that for a front facing or for a bracelet. So I'm gonna put everything else back on here and set that aside. Oh, I need to let my cats out. They're looking at me funny, like, are you gonna let us out? All right, so this is what we have. So let's see, we have some 6mm, have some 4mm faceted. We have some of those bead caps. We have some spacers. We have barrel beads. We have this beautiful bead. And we have this. All right, I think there's actually maybe one thing I might want to grab from my stash. Just one thing. to add into this because I feel like we might need it. So hold on one second. Okay, friends, I felt like this needed some purple. So I have these little, I can't remember what these were, some kind of little gemstones, little gemstone coins. So I thought we would use some of those too, just a few to add in some purple. So this is what we have, and we are going to use silver bead stringing wire. I'm using the Soft Flex beading wire in medium, and this is the satin silver color, and it is 0.48 millimeters. We're going to use that. We need a couple of crimps. There's 2. And I'm trying to debate if I want this bail. I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite thing, but that's okay. I mean, it's all right. I think we'll just keep it. If I decide that I want to take it off, then I'll take it off. All right, and then we'll grab our clasp and everything else a little bit later. So let's just go ahead and get some of this off here. And I'm gonna put this on my neck. See where I want it. I know the bat's gonna hang a little bit lower, but we're also gonna be stringing through this like twice. So I wanna give myself a little extra. And that pretty much took care of the rest of my silver for that one. So let's go ahead and measure this so you know what I have. All right. I have 31.5 inches of bead stringing wire here. So this is what we're doing. All right. So we're going to put this on first. Okay, because he's going right in the middle. This little cutie patootie bat. Let me make sure that you guys can see everything. Okay, all right. I know lately I've been not doing so hot in the letting you see department. So let's do this. Open up these little purple ones. So we're gonna need some of these. Not sure how many of these I'm gonna use. You know what, these might be ruby, maybe, so there might be more of a red, or I don't even know. Maybe you guys know. You might know. Tell me what they are. I didn't keep the little paper with it, like a dork. All right, so then we have these little beautiful, beautiful beads here. And we're gonna need some of those. So let's just start here. So I really just want small beads down here with the bat. So if we start with some of these black ones. And let's just do like, not sure how many we'll need. So this is gonna be kind of like a little test. These really do look very smoky, and I'm here for it. They're really pretty. And then let's feed on one of these little coins. If I can find the hole. I know it has a hole. It came off a strand. There we go. Oh, that fits in. That fits underneath there. That's nice. All right, I like that. So then let's do this side. Kind of makes me want to add one more black one to the other side so that you can visibly see 3. There's 2. 3. So let's do 4 here, and then I'll pull that one off the other side, that little purple one. Purple or red or whatever one off. So I hope you guys had a good Monday today. I can't wait to see what all of you make with your bargain bead box for this month. Do you like the little fancy Halloween theme? I think it's like fancy Halloween. It's not like just regular Halloween. It's like upscale Halloween is what it reminds me of. And I can tell you right now that my best friend would love every last piece of this. So, you know, she's probably going to get a lot of this jewelry, you guys, because I know she would love it. I know she would absolutely love it. And it's just like totally right up her alley. So, yeah, so she'll probably get a lot of it. Let's get this on here. There we go. And that one. Yeah, that little bit of extra color in there, I think that really helps. I think that really looks good. And this is what I'm talking about. When you get a like a box or a subscription that you're not super thrilled about, just try adding one little thing of your own beads to it, you know, from your stash, and see what you think. And I bet you can kind of reinvent your vision for that box. Like I said, I was intimidated by it, and just for the simple fact that there was a lot of black, and I don't use, I mean, you guys have seen my styles. I don't use a ton of black, so it was very intimidating for me. And, but you know, here I am. Now I'm like doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, let's just test this out. So in order to do what I want to do, I'm going to have to go through this side like this, and this side like this. Oh, get in there. Must be getting hung up on something. There it goes. So we're just going to kind of test this out. Okay, now I think that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think that looks cool. I got my strands uneven though, so I'm going to want to fix that, because look at this. So I'm just going to kind of pull, like let loose and pull. Let's see how we're doing now. Nope, still not quite enough. Okay, let's see. Okay, a little bit too much, but that's okay. This is only a little bit. So if we have to do some adjusting at the end, we can. Or I can just maybe do it. I can probably just do it at the end. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and come in right here with one of these little beads, one of these little black ones, right next to this, and right from there. I shouldn't just say the little black ones. Those are golden sheen obsidian. And then we're going to put one of our little bead caps on right here, just like that. And then we're going to use our barrel. Yeah, see, that looks cool. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's cut open some of these guys. Because with these, I think I would like to grab a hold of like some of the ones that have like more of a, like different like striations to it. So I'm just gonna pull some of those out just to give it a little more interest. I'm just kind of going through my strand here and just picking and choosing. All right, so let's go with this. And then what I think we'll do, yeah, that's gonna look cute. And don't worry, it will tighten up. And if you see a little bit of your silver beading wire, it's gonna be fine. It's not even a big deal. All right, so then we could do kind of want to do the bead cap again. And then this is where we could do like our small black one, our small purple, our little dyed agate, and this one. I really wish I could remember this gemstone. But I don't remember it, so it's okay. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really, really cool. All right, guys, I'm excited about this now. Now I'm really starting to get excited. So let's just keep on doing this. We found our cute little pattern. And now we only have enough to do 3 of the barrels, so we're just gonna end up using more of the agate to the back, which will be fine. Get on there. There we go. I didn't put anything in a tray today because I just didn't have any trays available at this moment. I need to finish making some space, and I'll have it in my little storage tray soon enough. But I figured that's something I can even do while I'm watching TV or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of set it aside, and then I'll do that maybe later this evening after I'm done doing all my recording and getting it uploaded so that Chris can get it on YouTube for you guys. All right, so let's do our last barrel for this side. Yeah, I think this is gonna look really cool. And then we're gonna even start using some of the spacers instead of the bead caps here in a moment. And we'll do something cool with those. All right, so little black obsidian, or golden obsidian, I should say. So I want to just like publicly say thank you, Maisha, so much for your message this morning. Really, really sweet that you were thinking of me and had me in your prayers. I really appreciate that. And, you know, it's so funny because it's like, you know, as friends, like we all pray for each other and stuff. But for someone to tell you that they've been praying for you this morning, you know, it really just means a lot. It really does. Okay, this is a good time to pause it because my neighbor decided that he's going to get his leaf blower out that he's obsessed with, and I will close my window. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, sorry about that. Yeah, I just looked out my back window, and he probably has 2 leaves in his backyard. And I think he gets home, and he just wants to play with it. Like, he just got it, like, a couple months ago. And he uses it at least, 4 times a week. And it's like, a man with his new toy, right? Alrighty. Well, this is going to be a really fun necklace. I think this is really going to be a fun one. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, I just had to turn my fan on too because then I got hot all of a sudden. I had like a really bad cough and sneeze fit. Oh my goodness. Now my eyes are watering. Okay, golden obsidian. So I have my fan on. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you don't care, that you just want me to stay comfortable and not sweaty, and I appreciate that. But you know what? Good news is tonight is supposed to cool down, and tomorrow we're supposed to actually have like 70-degree weather. And I'm like, oh, that is going to be so beautiful. I cannot wait because we've had, well, you guys know, I've been talking about all summer. the hottest summer I think ever in Michigan. And you know, I could be wrong. We could have had hotter. I don't remember like how hot it could have been when I was younger. But now that, you know, I'm a little bit older, I'm a little less, you know, I tolerate that heat a little bit less than what I did when I was younger. All right, let's put this one on. We do have some gorgeous beads here, guys. I'm really, really loving this bead. I think that is so cool. And I noticed that lately at Bead Box Bargains that Lauren's been trying to get more and more of those like artisan pieces. And it's really kind of exciting, you know, because we didn't get a lot of those before at Bargain Bead Box or Bead Box Bargains. It's like so cool that she's getting some of those pieces. And they just really make your jewelry so much fun. And she's always had the ceramic pieces and stuff, but you know, to see like boho beads coming in and things like that, it's really kind of exciting. See those really fun changes. And today she just put out the new items that are coming this week, and there's some really gorgeous stuff coming out, you guys. I saw some pendants that I'm like, oh, I must have those pendants. But yeah, if you get a chance, go over to Bead Box Bargains YouTube and make sure you take a peek at what's coming in. All right, so let's see what we have here. Do I have everything lined up right? Okay, yep, no errors this time around, guys. We're doing good. No errors this time around. All right, so now that we have that, and we have no more of these barrels, and that's okay. We don't need any more. We have all these beautiful agates that we can use, and we have all of our beautiful little tiny beads that we can use. So now we're just gonna go with those. So, okay, now I've cooled off enough, I can turn that fan off. Sometimes it just takes a minute just to take the edge off. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start with these. And I'm gonna do, let's see, let's do one. Let's do, goodness, where is it? Okay, so we'll do 3 of these, 3 agate. We're going to do one of our little purple coins. These are the teeniest, tiniest little coins, and they are just darling. And then we're going to do some spacers. So we're going to do like 1, 2, 3. We'll do some spacer stacking. Do another little purple one. Just like that. Oh yeah, that looks cute. I like that. And then we're going to do 3 more agate. And that's how we're going to go up through the top. Okay? That's exactly what we're going to do. But we're going to alternate. So the next little stack is going to have the golden obsidian instead. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll do that next little stack together. There we go. So we have this one, 3 little beads or 3 little spacers. Three agate. I wonder if that drives his wife nuts too. Oops, we forgot something. We've got our little golden obsidian. I was sitting here listening to that noise, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then like, I totally forgot what I needed. All right. But that's what happens when you live in a neighborhood. There's all kinds of neighborhood noises. And I have my window shut, so you know that's loud. All right. So there's that one. Now we can go on and do another one that's going to be purple. The end of my strand here is a little sticky because it gets taped to the spool, so that it's just a little bit sticky. So I'll probably trim all that off. Actually, it's actually coming off now. But yeah, they just tape it to the spool. So I undid the tape and pulled it off. So I really do want to know what you guys think of of this box. And do you do a lot of Halloween jewelry? If so, do you do you have it set up for like a craft show, or do you sell online? You know, tell me about yourself a little bit, like what you do with it. Or are you just gifting it to friends and family, or are you keeping it all for yourself? You know, I'm just nosy. I'm just nosy like that. And really, I didn't add very much of that other bead. I didn't, you know, it's just altering the appearance of the box a tiny bit because I felt like it really needed that color. Like I kind of felt like this was calling for that color to be in it. So there we go. All right. Another one with the purple. 3 spacers. Oh, this one's got like a little thingy like stuck in it. Well, we're just going to set that one aside for now, and we'll just choose a different one. And here we go. And then 3. All right, I want to just see where that lays. Oh, I actually think that's going to be perfect. All right, so let's close off this one side. That's going to actually be perfect. So there's that. And let's get a clasp. And we'll do the clasp on this side. Just want to make sure it's all on there okay. And let's do our little loop on this one side. We need a crimp, and we need this little guy here, and we're going to just drop it all the way down because it'll be, well, you know what, we can do it up here and mess with it, and then that way we can save a little bit of our strand for something else. All right, I'm going to use my magical crimper. Just going to come in, squeeze, turn it, turn it and squeeze. And then we're just going to rotate around until there's no more resistance from our crimp. And there we go. All right, and we can slide our beads right up over that tail. And we're going to go ahead and fix this so that it all slides down. Oh, I just pulled that the wrong way. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not working out for me. All right, that's the way we wanted to pull it. Okay. And then we'll take this side and slide that down. And now I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I will finish this other side, and we'll come back and crimp it, and then we'll be just about ready to try it on. I'll be right back. Okay, my friends, we are almost done here. Double check our, there we go. And so we need just 3 more of our agate beads. There's 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, this is really cute. I absolutely love it. You know what? I'm so glad I decided to put another color with it. I think it just really makes it different. And I'm here for that. All right, so I put my crimp tube on, and I'm gonna actually start using some of these split rings for the ends of my necklace because they're good and I have a billion of them. So we're gonna start using some of those. There we go. Let's get that through here. Oh, it's just through 2 is fine. All right, so we are going to take a peek. Yep, they look the same, and we do have some movement here, so that's a good thing. And I'm just going to position my crimp tube so I can come in and give it its first little squish. And then another squish, and then let's rotate that around like so. There we go. We got a nice little crimp. We can cut off our wire. And here is our super fun baddie necklace. Actually, I think it's really cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how cute that turned out. I think I love it. All right, guys, let's try it on. Okay, I have another necklace on, but it's under my shirt, so it's not gonna matter. All right, let's get this on and let's see how it looks. Okay, actually, I'm totally into it. Look at that. That turned out really cute. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. This turned out really adorable. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, I hope you like this one. Again, don't be afraid to bring your own beads into it if you're having a hard time like I was with all the same like color tones. Bring a color in. Bring a random color in. Bring in fuchsia or purple or orange or whatever your heart desires, and you will have fun with it. All right, guys, I will see you again real soon. Talk to you later. Bye.